Hi everyone, it's the Tides Changing here, and welcome to part 8 of Let's Build a Shopping District. A few of you said that you like the modern windows, but then even more of you said that you prefer the traditional look more, and also the comments saying to go back to the traditional style had more plus ones, so I did decide to go back to the more old-fashioned look, but I kept the giant sign on top and the more modern columns and railings, so that does help to make it look more modern than it originally was, and hopefully it is a nice balance. Right now I'm working on the electronics area that is downstairs. The bonfire suggested going with a vibrant green as the accent color and then black brick on the column. So I did go ahead and try that. Then I was also thinning out the TVs, which is something that a lot of you wanted to see because I got multiple comments saying that I just had way too many TVs in there and that professional electronics stores tend to have the TVs spread out a little bit more. So I just got rid of the big one and then more neatly organized the others. So originally I was going for a look where I had one row of each kind of wall TV, which I think does look quite a bit neater. And then I was thinking that maybe it would be best to just go with more of a neutral color scheme for the walls because I was looking at pictures of electronics stores to get some inspiration for this. I noticed that a lot of them had like whites and grays and then some wood paneling thrown in. Like I didn't really see any electronic stores with bright colored accent walls. Like most of the coloring was from signs and such. And then I also thought it could be kind of cool to use counters or cabinets to get the effect that the ceiling's a little bit lower over the displays. Because I was also noticing in the pictures of electronic stores that it looked like the ceiling was a little bit lower over where the displays were, kind of like a bulkhead. And really the only way to get that effect with The Sims is to make use of counters. And then for the walls, what I decided on was just plain gray paint on the columns and then black paneling behind like as the accent wall, which may seem a little bit bland, but I think it works and there are some signs to add a little bit of color into the room. A lot of you also suggested changing the colors of the computers, so I do go ahead and do that once I get them all back in. And I wanted to light up that whole area a little bit more, so I added the same light that I put on the shelf underneath the tablets to just make the whole display area look a little bit lighter. So overall, I really like that back part of the room now. I feel like it looks so much better like this, like a little bit more professional. And I think the whole room looks a bit more modern and sleek now. And I did decide to just go with all of one type of TV because the one that was on the bottom was a bit bulky, so to be able to space out a little bit more, I just had it all be that same type of TV, and then I found out that I just did a horrible job of placing those lights behind the TV, so I think I just shoved them all up into the cabinet, so they're still giving a little bit of light, but you can't really see them. And then over on the sides, I got rid of the TVs that were on the walls and just only had the larger TVs on the shelves. And then I did do the same thing with the cabinets up above it, just to take up some of the wall space. I was originally thinking about putting some wall decorations up there to, look kind of like their advertisements. But I feel like there really aren't very many wall decorations that potentially look like I thought maybe that plumb bob thing could be some kind of brand, but it didn't really work, so then that's where I went ahead and put in the cabinets, which I do think looks a lot better. Like, I just really like that look, and then I did add in the same kind of lights underneath there to brighten things up, so the whole area does look much brighter, and I'm not sure if I did it yet or not, but I did get rid of the ceiling lights, because I already did do that. I just wasn't really liking the look of the hanging lights, and I think it just looks better without those in there. So I've got all the wall lights in at this point. I figured since I replaced the counters where the computers in the back were, I should probably replace one where the tablets were. And then Cynthia did suggest that I either change the color of the shelf or the tablet so you could see the tablets that were on the shelf a little bit more. There wasn't a white coloring for the shelf, and I didn't really like any of the other ones, so I decided to just change the tablet color. And also replaced the counters that were out there in the floor, and then varied the colorings of the computers as well. Next, I added in some bar stools in front of the computers so that Sims could try them out, which was suggested by Tom, and I chose to use a bright red just to add a pop of color into here, and then Sean suggested that I change one of the signs above the tablet display so that it looked like it was of a different brand. Now that the electronics area is done, I'm going to move on to furnishing the first floor of the store. And I know most modern stores would have plain white tile instead of wood, but I just really like the look of the wood more. And plus, there are some stores that have wood flooring, so I think it's fine. For the wall color, I'm going to keep it neutral because there's probably going to be a lot of different colored items on display, so it might be a little bit overwhelming if I had bright colors on the walls and then bright colored objects. So yeah, I just feel like a nice neutral color for the walls is best. I'm going to do the same sort of indent thing, just because I like the room to not be a complete rectangle. And plus it's, you can put brick on them and have something a little different on some of the walls, but I'm just going to go with white on these walls. You can't really see them anyway because of the huge windows. And then for the columns and the bathroom here, I'm going to go with a gray brick. Okay, so where was it? This one right here. So I'll just go with that. Just hit shift here. And then get these. And I also need to figure out the lighting for this place. Even though they're kind of annoying, I think I'm gonna just go with the by debug lights, or not, I keep calling them that, but the invisible lighting, just because I don't really like the look of any of the lights that are hanging down, and I just realized I cannot clone them, so I have to go to lighting to get them. Where was it? We'll just go with, actually, we should go with this one down the center. I'm pretty sure they're invisible when you actually are in the game, like in playing the game. So it should be fine. Actually, I'm going to turn the grid on so I can actually kind of get an idea of where I'm putting things. Alright, so we'll stick that one there. We'll have another one over here closer to the door. Right here should be good. And then one over here. Actually, we should also get one here. And then another one over in this area, and that should be all good for the lighting. So let's turn the grid off and see how this looks. Alright, so it's nice and bright in here. I think I'm going to actually try a different kind of brick because I'm not really feeling this one. I think this one would look a little bit nicer. Yeah, I like this one more. So we'll go with that. I was thinking that this floor of the store could be for decorations, like wall paintings, and decorative plants and little knickknacks, however much I could fit here, which I don't think is really going to be much. I also did want to have a register somewhere, because I feel like there should be one in the store, even if it's not really necessary, so I think somewhere in the back is best. So I'm just going to have it kind of around here. And I do believe there, yep, there's a rounded one, so we'll get that as the corner piece, or not. Ah, here we go. This is the one we want. Okay, so this could be like the register area. Yeah, I think that works fine. I'm just gonna grab the one over here. And then I can have little knickknacks on the register as well for sale. Maybe some other paintings. I don't know if I want to scooch this back any. Yeah, I will. We could use extra space. Especially with the staircase right there. So I think here's fine. We could have a nice big decorative plant right back here. Could be one for sale. Alright, so we'll... Actually, I should probably keep the base of it straight, so I think that's fine. As far as what goes on this counter, there could be a few plants. Like maybe this is just where the plants can be. This might not be the most realistic way of displaying, but there's also not a ton of room, so I have to use the space as best I can. Okay, I think that's good. We'll get some different colors. Actually, there were some plants in the gift shop, so maybe, yeah, they're... Oh wait, no, it's over here. Yeah, but I mean, we can still have some more. Perhaps that should just be all I have right here. So probably want some empty counter space. I'm not sure if there's anything that would work really well as a decoration for right here, like on top of the counters. Yeah, I think that's fine. I'm just going to keep it empty. Over here I could have some paintings and such. Robert also requested a clock wall, so I'll have to try to fit that in somewhere. We have wall space over here as well. Rather than just sticking the paintings on the walls, I'm going to put shelves up and make it look like they're propped on it. Because most of the time when you go to a store and you know, to buy paintings, they're propped up on shelves, they're not just hanging on the wall. So I think it'll look a bit better to do it this way, so I'm just gonna put the shelves in here, and I think that's enough space. So we'll have space for larger paintings down here on this one. The top shelf can be smaller ones, like maybe more of the kid paintings. So let's just go in here. And I might actually have to lower that a little bit more, because I think, yeah, that's going to clip through the ceiling. So actually, what's the next lowest? Oh, okay, that's a little bit too low, so I'm just going to actually move it down a little bit lower than that. Okay, I think that works. Okay, so that's how low I'm going to have those shelves. These ones, actually going to move down a little bit more, so we can just have this be the large painting shelf then. And yeah, this will give us more room for taller paintings up here. And ooh, I like this coloring for that painting. And then for this one, let's go with white and blue. Yeah, so this is going to be more so for the youthful paintings, I guess. Oh, does this one fit? Okay, no, that one doesn't fit. Well, I could have this one on another shelf, like maybe down here on the bottom one. And what else fits? So it's pretty much just only these that really fit up here. That's fine, we can just put all the different kinds of it in. And, okay, no, we already have the rabbit one. Well, we could put another rabbit one in, just have a different color of it. Okay, so we'll just do that coloring. That one's fine, and then let's go with that one. I'm going to delete the extra rabbit down here. Maybe group all of these together and then have two of those plant ones on the end there. Or maybe two or three of them. Actually, I could probably fit three of them in. Yeah, just so that way it's a little bit more organized. So I'll just cram them in together, put them in different frame colors. Okay, on second thought, actually only two will fit in. Alright, but we'll just separate them a little bit. What do I want to... let's go for the wood one. Let's change that one to green. And then for this shelf, we're going to, like I said, go with the bigger paintings. But I'm going to try to keep more so with the modern ones. Oh, this one? Does that... oh, no, that doesn't even fit. Okay, what about this one? This one fits, so we can have that. Let's do the bright green color. Actually, let's scoot it over here. Trying to, I guess, like, have some variety in the colors, so not all the same colors are near each other. I think the butterfly one would also fit in really well on this shelf. Actually, does it? Okay, so it doesn't fit in down there, so we'll keep it here. And as for the frame color, let's go with this. We should also have the sunflower painting in somewhere. Or not sunflower, yellow flower. Yeah, so we'll go with that one. This is the sunflower painting. We'll put that one there. And go with... let's go with green. For something a little different. Ooh, how about this one? This one will go right here. We'll keep it in the red, and then we have space for one more narrow one. So we can maybe go with this one, go with the... or actually just go with the pear one at the end. Yeah, so there's a variety in the kinds of paintings that are here. But I think it looks sort of neat. Okay, then we gotta figure out what to fill out the bottom here with. Ooh, we could have this one. Let's go with red. And then there's room for one last one. So I think this one would look, well, that one looks pretty good in there. It goes up a little bit, but I think that's fine. Alright, that is our painting display. I think it looks pretty neat. Then in here we could just have a bunch of plants that are for sale. We could have some of the same kind here. Like a couple of these in different colors. Up above that I could have shelves with some other plants. So we can get a couple. Let's move that down. Okay, that's good. So rather than having these here, but, you know, it might be better just to leave the counter empty. So I'll just put these up here. Let's do red here, orange, green. And then I'll just delete these two. I mean, if you guys can think of anything that would work well for here, then let me know. I just wasn't sure it made too much sense to have a bunch of plants for sale there. There was probably something that would work a little bit better. Okay, I'm just going to put things that actually snap up here. Because I did find that the items that use move objects on actually can't be bought, which is really disappointing. Ooh, this one. Ah, I don't even know where that went. Alright, we'll get that again. And what colors does this come in? And we'll go like that. I'm not sure what to do over here. I don't think you'd really want to have walled stuff for sale right here since it's right by the register. So this might be a good spot for some kind of advertisement. So we could have this. Don't know what it could be an advertisement for, but I think that kind of thing will work best for here. Let's see what kind of color options there are. Let's just stick with this one. Or this. There's not going to be furniture here though. Oh! Ooh! Let's see how this looks when it's blown up. Okay, I think this works. Perfect. Let's go with this coloring of it. Alright, I think this works for a furniture store. For back here, there was a wall decoration that looked like a bunch of keys that I think could work pretty well. Like it's keys for different places in here. Like for the bathrooms or to lock up the doors and such. So I'll just stick that there, just to have something on that wall. Not sure what to do here by the bathrooms. I mean, you probably wouldn't want to have stuff for sale right here. I feel like this area does need to be filled in a little bit more. So something I was thinking about was that I could just put a wall across there and then have more shelving with pictures. I mean, it does make it so you kind of have to come through the space to go down the stairs, but I mean, I just feel like it could look neat. Like there should be a little bit more in there. Yeah, I think it's fine. I think it could look pretty neat, so I'm just gonna try that. I would have preferred to have it be like shelving that you could see through, but unfortunately, unless I use this shelf here or fencing, which I didn't really like any of the fencing, I can't really do that. So I'm just gonna give this a try and just put some of the other paintings that I didn't put in here, and I can fit larger ones. Like I can also fit this one in here now. Yes, I believe that fits. Yeah, it does. Okay, perfect. So I can put some of the larger ones in here. Actually, should we? Oh, I think that's fine right here. We can get a couple different ones of this. I could put one of these on the top. So I can't quite fit two in there. Let's go with this. Yeah, let's go with that one. Okay, that one's not exactly gonna work. Maybe. So, oh no, I didn't put the pop art in. Okay, cool. So we can have pop art here. And spread these out a little bit more. Okay, so this is our display over on this side. And what else can I fit? I mean, I could fit another one of... Grab another one of these in here. Yeah, I think that's fine. Could also have more shelving on the other side with wall decorations. We can definitely fit that in. So I'm going to do the same kind of shelf placement over here. I think I had it like this. And then a little further down like that. And I can put in that cool wall decoration that came with the perfect patio stuff. Where? Oh, this one right here. Will it fit? I think it fits in there. Oh yeah, it does. Perfect. So I'll just stick like 3 of those in. Could also put in the other one that came with the perfect patio stuff. I really did like those wall decorations. Okay, so what do you want to do? Do this coloring. Actually, no, we should probably switch it up a little bit more than that. Yeah, we'll go with that. Get some extra color in there. And what else? Where is that other one? Okay, here's the other one that fits in very nicely on the shelf. And what colors do we have? Ooh, we can go with a blue for something different. Actually, no, I'm not so sure about the color on that last one. Let's go with that one. can move those down a little bit more. I think rather than going with wall decorations, I'm just going to go with more paintings for the rest of them. See what I can fit in. Maybe some more of the long ones. Yeah, that nice. Ooh, this one. Oh, okay, that's way too bright. I'm going to have to fix that light. We're going to move it right here. Okay, that works. I could fit in a couple of these. There's perfect space for them. And then there we go. Yeah, so I think that looks pretty cool. And then a rug could look nice right in here. So you could just go with this little one maybe, or maybe this one. I think the black color for that rug looks fine. So we'll go with that. I think it's looking pretty cool in there. I also do want to do that clock wall that was requested. For the clocks, rather than having them on shelves, I think I'm just going to put them out on the walls. Let's look at electronics. I can also size some of these up. That could be pretty cool to do. Get some different sizes. Actually, do these even look good sized? I don't know. It looks kind of weird when you size them up. So I'm going to just get a bunch of these across. Don't want to go too close to stairs. Also get some of these as well. Alright, so that should be good. And just change all the colors so he gets them things a little bit brighter. Actually, I should probably... Yeah, let's position these right over the other clocks. And we can also put in this kind of clock. Maybe I should be making this... I don't know if I should be making this look a little bit more random than it is. Let me know if you guys think that this should be a random display, like they're just kind of all over the place on the wall, or if it should be neater like this, where clocks of the same kind are arranged together. Alright, so one last one here. And then I don't think any of the other ones have... Yeah, the other ones have pretty standard colors, unfortunately. Alright, so we'll just go with that. And then this one, yeah, same kind of thing. For the windows here, we could have some tables with maybe some plants or some other kind of display up on it. I'm gonna just go with the same table that was downstairs. And I'll stick with the black color of it. I'm not exactly sure what to have in the windows. I mean, what other kinds of decorations are there that don't look like they're just plain old clutter? Because most of this stuff just looks like cluttery kind of stuff. Yeah, I'll just stick with plants on the table, so we'll see what kinds. Just go with the kinds that actually snap on here. Alright, that works. So we'll just do red, green, blue. Over here, let's go with this kind. Alright, perfect, it snaps. And then there could also be some other ones underneath here. Alright, cool. And what will fit? I think, ooh, this fits. So we can have a couple of these. So this area is definitely a little bit more cluttered than the downstairs is. Ooh, under this table I could have these. And if you all want, I could clutter this in even more. But we should keep this a little bit more colorful looking. Not have them be white. Okay, this one doesn't really come with a whole lot of colorful options. Alright, what else? We can go with that, and this. And let me just check how this looks from the outside. Alright, so I think that looks fine from the outside. We should probably have another, like, welcome rug right as you walk in, so I'm gonna go with this one. I'm gonna put it right here. And then would it look strange to have another one right in front of the door? I don't know if that could be a little bit too much as far as rugs go, but I'll just leave it for the time being. And then I do still need to figure out what to do with this wall. Could have a different kind of rug and have this one right near the bathrooms. Let's see how that looks. I guess that's fine. Let me know what you think of that. I can always get rid of it if a lot of you don't like it, but I want to figure out what other kinds of decorations I can fit in. For over here, maybe I could just have a few more plants on the floor. There was this really cool one that came with perfect patio stuff, so I could have a couple of those, maybe some other taller ones. Alright, yeah, so space them apart a little bit. And okay, I think that works. And then behind the plants here, rather than more stuff for sale, maybe just a poster would be fine. Like it could be saying, hey, furniture up here, something like that. So let me just go with that. I think the blue or maybe green. Okay, let's go with green for that. I don't think I'm going to put anything right here next to the bathrooms. I'll just leave that empty. And rather than having a rug in here, I think I'm just going to have one right here near the bathroom. So all of that I'm going to do for the remainder of this part is just the bathrooms, and then that'll be it. Okay, so for lighting, I think I'm actually going to use a real hanging light for here. So I'll go with this one. And then for the wallpaper, I'll just keep it clean white, and then for the flooring, I think I'm going to use gray tile, this one right here. So I'm just going to keep the color scheme here pretty simple, and I'm not going to be able to fit anything in each of them except for just a toilet and a sink, so it should take no time at all to do this. Alright, so where's it? Plumbing? We'll just go with, no, that's like the jail one. We don't want to use that. We'll just use this one. So we have toilets here on this side, and then for the sink, I think I'm going to go with this one. Yeah, we'll keep it cheap and go with that. I could do it. I could have it be a crazy color like blue. Oh no. No, I'll just leave it plain white. You know what? Maybe I should go something other than white in here because that is a little bit dull. What about... No, that might be too much. Let's just go with a nice grayish blue. We do need that mirror, so just go here. Gonna get a pretty simple one. I'm just gonna go with this one. I mean, it's just a bathroom, so it doesn't really need to be super fancy. Let's move that up a little bit. And then do the same thing over here. And then I will be going with the commercial soap dispenser and paper towels. So soap dispenser here. It's kind of hard since this bathroom is so narrow to tell exactly where you're putting things. I'll get it right there. It's a little bit cramped in here. Where are... Okay, here are the paper towels. So we'll get those here. Yeah, that looks pretty good. It's not perfect. Let's keep it white so it's a little bit lighter. Let's go with the old white version of that. And then there should... Ooh, toilet paper. Definitely want to have toilet paper. Where was that? That was... right here. Alright, so toilet paper. And do we... I mean, there should be a trash can, but... it won't exactly fit in here very well. But I could do a teeny one. Shoved... Ugh, okay. Is that right? No, that's not what I want. Here, that's what I want. Ugh, okay, it doesn't really fit that well there. I mean, I'm just gonna... I mean, there doesn't really need to be a trash can in here for the game. So I'm just gonna leave it out because otherwise it's gonna be a little bit too cramped. Alright, I think that's about right. It's gonna be hard to get it aligned the exact same way as it is in the other bathroom. Maybe there should be a little decoration or something above the toilet, so I'm just gonna go with this one and make it easy. So you can put that there. Maybe I could do something cooler with the wallpaper. Like, I know there was this bathroom here that had this combination, which I thought was pretty cool. Ooh, let's go with electric lighting. It's a little bit in your face. And then behind the sink, we could have, or actually maybe behind the, like, toilet and sink, we could have the white. That could look kind of cool. I always like this combination. Alright, I think that looks a little bit better than all of that color that was there before. Some of you might think it's a little bit intense of a color, but I think it looks sort of cool. That is all that I'm going to be doing with this part. As always, let me know what your thoughts are. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and bye!